Hello everyone. The year is 2030. There have been 10 seasons of Badge War. Each one has been more brutal than the last. And now, Jaden Jung has run out of ideas. What can we do to make something even more thrilling and exciting and severe and brutal than all of Badge War has been? He decides the only way is to have them compete in the Hunger Games, to fight until only one of them is left standing, with all of them killing each other in a video game. Of course, he's not a psychopath. It's all just a hyper-realistic video game where you get to watch them, but they're all fine, obviously. I mean, they're all cool, and they'll just continue as a group after this. But in the game, it's all real. There can only be one survivor. Who will it be? We're about to find out. But first, make sure you check the link in the description to check out my Patreon, where I have a lot of tripleS reactions. You can get it for free using the link. Try it for a month and see if you like it. I also have content for many other groups. So do that. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future tripleS videos. I've already done a video where I tried to explain the whole tripleS iceberg. Of course, doing many reactions, but I want to do more fun games like this in the future. So you can leave ideas for that as well. Everyone, make sure to leave your predictions for who's going to win in the comments. And now, let us begin. Here are the candidates for the tripleS Hunger Games. S1, Soyeon. S2, Haerin. S3, Jiu. I think you get the gist. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Yeonji grabs a backpack and retreats. Chaewon runs away from the cornucopia. Shinyu runs away from the cornucopia. Haerin and Kaede fight for a bag. Kaede gives up and retreats. First fight between Haerin and Kaede comes out with Haerin as the winner, but it is not a deadly battle yet. Sumin strangles Soyeon after engaging in a fist fight. You are not expecting Soyeon to be the first to lose or Sumin to be the first killer, but that's the way it went. Now Soyeon is disconnected from the game, has to watch this on 1TK originals like the rest of us. Sumin is the first killer. That's my bias right there. Jiyeon runs away from the cornucopia. Soyeon runs into the cornucopia and hides. Chaeyeon runs away from the cornucopia. Soyeon runs away. Nien runs away. Yuyeon pushes it past every member in her way to get the best weapon. See if she's adequate enough to use it. Saw runs away from the cornucopia. Yubin runs away. Jubin finds a bag full of explosives. That could be a big asset. Shion grabs a backpack and retreats. Taeyeon stays at the cornucopia for resources. Smart girl. That's my bias right there. Taeyeon runs away from the cornucopia. Lin convinces Mayu to not kill her, only to kill her instead. We never saw it coming. The two sweetest members fighting, but Lin takes advantage of Mayu's sweetness to reveal her secret dark side she's been hiding this whole time. I never knew Lin had this in her, but when things got real, she did what she had to survive. Now Soyeon and Mayu have been eliminated. Nagyeon runs away from the cornucopia. Kotane grabs a sword. Jiu finds a canteen full of water. Day 1. Haeyeon fishes. Taeyeon attacks Shion, but she manages to escape. Man, all the sweet members are just getting into fights. Sumin steals from Jubin while she isn't looking. Man, Sumin is being ruthless in this game. Nagyeon does a Cosmo Live, despite actively starving to death. Sometimes what you need is some waves watching you to give you the motivation you need to keep going. Saw and Sullian work together for the day. Chaeyeon tries to sleep through the entire day. Yuyeon watches Poptimish's 2025 K-pop awards video and is impressed by the effort and entertainment value, a sentiment that I'm sure all who would watch would agree with. So I would encourage you to watch it as well. Jiyeon, Yeonji, and Nien get into a fight. Yeonji triumphantly kills them both. All the members you might least expect are going the furthest. Yeonji at one point she was the magnet, but after being used as a Pokemon in Badge War 1, now every season she's gotten more and more ruthless until now she can take out 2 members at once. Jiyeon may have won the 3rd Badge War, but she has not won today. Yubin tries to spear fish with a trident. Haerin searches for firewood. Soyeon forces Chaewon to kill either Shinyu or Lin. She decides to kill Lin. Why would Soyeon do this? I know she's the most competitive, she's the most determined, but wow. Forcing Chaewon to kill one of the other members. This is a ruthless game that Soyeon has played, but it's worked out in her favor. Now there's one less competitor. Kotane stalks Kaede. It might not be in a, for evil reasons. Maybe she just is wanting to meet up with her and be friends with her, and she's trying to keep track of her. Who knows? Jiu camouflages herself in the bushes. Now if you stay there the whole time, then no one can kill you. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pak Soyeon, S14, District 7. Kolma Mayu, S16, District 8. Jiyeon, Ji Soyeon, S24, District 12. Nien, S13, District 7. Lin, S17, District 9. 5 gone, that means 19 remain. Night 1. Jiyu is awoken by nightmares. Who knows what she's seen while she's been in these bushes. Yeonji practices the Girls Never Die choreo in her sleep. The grind never stops. Kotone climbs a tree to rest. Jiyu practices the Girls Never Die choreo in her sleep. Maybe in their dream world. It's the only way that they can escape the horrific reality, which is by having Shinyu and Yeonji come together in their dreams to continue their lives of being idols. It's the only thing that can let them escape from this cruel world that they've been put in. Hayan kills Soyeon for her supplies. The strongest competitor has been taken out by another very strong competitor. Now that Jiyeon and Soyeon are gone, Hayan has a real chance of winning. For all of the other 10 seasons of Badge War, she has not won once, despite getting to the finale in all of the ones since Badge War 3. And I've been desperate for her to win every time, but now, maybe, just maybe, this will be the first time she actually wins. Can't believe Soyeon has been taken out this quickly, just for her supplies too. Juin convinces Taeyeon to snuggle with her. Very expected scenario with the tripleS members. Nothing interesting there. Chaewon also practices the Girls Never Die choreo in her sleep. They've all had to perform it so many times. They still perform it every single event they do. Even in 2020-30, it just has never gone out of style. Kaede stays awake all night. Soyeon tries to sing herself to sleep. Yuin thinks about home. Dagyung watches a Pop to Mission MV reaction but clicks off after the song plays. What the hell? What are you even watching the video for then? Just watching it to hear the song again? Why not just watch the original music video then? Come on, Dagyung. You know I love you, but that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Hating defeats Sumin in a fight but spares her life. She could not bring herself to end the life of her other Daegu friend. Bond has grown so strong over the years that nothing could bring her to defeat her, even if it means losing her life. Cheon lets Yuyeon into her shelter. Cheon is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Saw dies of cuteness after seeing Bin. You're the cutest one. You're the magne. How can you die of cuteness after seeing someone who's older than you? That's crazy. Dude, it could happen to any of us. This is the only way that even some of us viewers might have to worry, because while we're watching this, we might meet the same fate as Saw if we spend too long looking at Bin. So I urge you all to be careful while watching the series. No one is safe, not even the waves. That's how intense that we've gotten over the years, getting more extreme with every season. This might be a misinterpretation. Maybe instead of Saw dying of cuteness, as in Bin was so cute that she died, maybe she just happened to see Bin and now she dies of cuteness, but it's her own cuteness. She was too cute to live. I'm honestly surprised she survived this long if that's all it takes is just being too cute. Day 2. Cheon and Kaede hear Cheon scream in the distance, but they assume it's nothing important. Hayan receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. It's me. I donated it. Soyeon travels to higher ground. Yubin and Shinyu hunt for other tributes. Hating camouflages herself in the bushes. Yeonji sprains her ankle while running away from Shion. With an injury like that, it might be hard for her to take out 2 people once again. Sumin collects fruit from a tree. Nagyeon, Yuyeon, and Cheon start fighting, but Yuyeon runs away as Nagyeon kills Cheon. It's expected of Yuyeon. She's a tactical player, which she doesn't have in Brawn. She'll make up for her using her wits and letting other people kill her competitors. It's those smarts that might lead Yuyeon to win this whole thing, but unfortunately, Cheon did not survive this encounter. Taeyeon asks for survival advice on From. I hope all you Taeyeon fans who have her From were giving her some good advice there. Jiyu diverts Kotone's attention and runs away. Jubin reads Jaden Jung's book, hoping he left clues to winning in there. Jaden Jung always has immense foresight, so maybe it's well within the realm of possibility that he's been leaving clues all along. So this is a very intelligent move on Bin's part, in my opinion. But who knows if she'll actually learn anything. All in S. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. S1, Yoon District 1, S23, Saw, District 12, and S4, Cheon, District 2. It leaves only 16 remaining. It's like we're back to the Evolution days, except it's different members. But there's only 16 now. You enjoyed the process of seeing tripleS going from 1 to 24. Now we get to see the reverse. It's the only thing left that we have not seen from tripleS in 2030. Night 2. Sumin is sent to heaven permanently from Taeyeon's high note and beyond the beyond. That truly something that could have happened to any of us. It's just a shame that it had to happen in the middle of the tripleS Hunger Games. I'm honestly surprised that I've survived with how many times I've heard it. It's truly fatal. And now it has taken my bias, and now I only have one bias left to say it. Most likely, this is also the way that I will go. So make sure you subscribe to my Patreon while you still have time left before I inevitably eventually die from listening to Taeyeon's high note. Jinyu loses sight of where she is. Sometimes when you're so tall, you can't see where your legs are, so you really have no idea where you are at all. Think you have a better vantage point, but you might lose track of the bottom of your body. Jubin goes to sleep. As always, the most sensible member. It's nighttime, she goes to sleep. Makes perfect sense. Shion and Kaede talk about the tributes still alive. Who knows what their conversations are about. Selin and Jiu rewatch the Gapyeong signals for the 10th time. Great choice. I'm surprised it's only been 10 since it's 2030. I'll probably rewatch them at least 20 more times before then. Hating watches a Poptimish MV reaction but clicks off after the song plays. I mean, seriously. Another one, when I watch my own videos, I skip the part where they play the song and just go to the part where I can hear my sweet voice talking for minutes and minutes. I just love the sound of it. That's what really brings me joy whenever I watch my videos. I can't believe other people don't feel the same way. Unforgivable, truly. Nagyung destroys Yugen's supplies while she is asleep. Yeonji thinks about home. Kotane goes to sleep. Yubin loses sight of where she is. Yubin and Shinyu could be standing right next to each other and they would have no idea. Cheon and Hyan talk about the tribute still alive. As expected, even in the Hunger Games, Mochi's is thriving, though they're both probably talking about how they are cheating on each other with the other tributes currently. Day 3. Shinyu stalks Haya. Taehyun makes a slingshot. Sully constructs a shack. Shion pushes Jubin off a cliff during a knife fight. I didn't think you had it in you. Now I want you all to imagine Shion and Jubin in a knife fight. Wow, she's had so much practice slicing bread and now she used it in a different way. Jubin's studying of Jaden-jung has not done her enough good because she has fatally perished. Fatally is kind of redundant there, but you know, it's true. Hating watches Poptimish's 2025 K-pop Awards video and is impressed by the effort and entertainment value. I mean, you had me a little disappointed for skipping the discussion portion of my music video reactions, but with an opinion like that, I mean, I can't stay mad at you. It truly is a super high effort and very entertaining video that anyone really could appreciate, so I just gotta give it to you there. Very, very great opinion. I was rooting for Hating to lose before, but now I'm hoping she makes it towards the end. Yubi collects fruit from a tree. Jiu dies from hunger. You couldn't have baked something? That's your skill. That's your skill, Jiu. She couldn't save herself. It's not always violence that ends a game in the Hunger Games. Sometimes something as unclimactic as that. Chaewon thinks about the prospect of eliminating Shion and dies from guilt. She's just too sweet that even the thought can immediately cause someone to perish. That's truly, truly tragic. Meanwhile, Shion's out here straight up killing other people, so maybe she's not as innocent as she seems. Maybe this guilt was unwarranted, but nevertheless, it has taken another member's life. And another one high on my bias list again, getting down to it. Yuyeon poisons Nagyung's drink, but mistakes it for her own and dies. Wow. The Yuha goddess versus Pablo Nagyung in a battle of wits, and Yuyeon takes herself out. That's truly, truly a plot twist we never would have seen coming. Sometimes your brain can be too big that you try and go for an elaborate murder plot, and it turns on you. That was Yuyeon's downfall in this game. Using her brain too much. It's very tragic. Another very strong competitor. Now, dare I say, maybe Hyan is the current strongest one. I don't know. Yeonji explores the arena. Kotane convinces Kaede to not kill her, only to kill her instead. But not just Hyan. Kotane, of course, another very strong competitor. Now she's taken out Kaede, who is up there with her. Another very, very determined, passionate person. So a lot of the big competitors that you would have expected to win are being taken out. So who will win? Is the person that you guessed will win still around? We're really getting down to the wire now. All in S. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. S6, Kim Soo-min. District 3, S18, Jubin. District 9, S3, Jiu. District 2, S21, Chaewon. District 11, S5, Yuyeon. District 3, and S9, Kaede. District 5. Now, only 9 members remain. Who will be the final one? Act 3. Shion, Yeonji, and Yubin cheerfully sing songs together. It's nice to see someone can have positive attitude still. Shinyu, Taehyun, Haerin, Sulin, and Hyan form a new subunit just to pass the time. Now let's imagine what that subunit would be like. We got main vocal Taehyun, of course. We got main dancer Haerin, top vocals, charisma, dance ability. Everyone put in the comments what type of song you think they would have. What concept do you think they would have if they were a unit? Even in the midst of the Hunger Games, tripleS is still committed to constantly making new subunits, even if we're about to whittle them down to only one member left. tripleS will soon be a soloist. Nagyung practices the Girls Never Die choreo in her sleep. Of course, main dancer. Gotta do it. Kotane attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. I couldn't do it either without supplies. A4. Kotane stalks Hyan. Ooh, 2 of the strongest competitors. One is trying to take out the other. We'll see how it works out. Yubin tries to sleep through the entire day. I really think she could be black horse in this. She could end up with the win. I mean, she's always been a very, very strong competitor in Bajor. It's definitely could be her win. I think all these top 3 here, Kotane, Hyan, Yubin, they could be the strongest competitors, but could be an unexpected one too. Just have to wait and see. Celine practices her archery. Ooh, better be careful. You're in a group with a bunch of Koreans and they are famous for being great at archery, so be hard to match up against them. Yeonji ambushes Shinyu and kills her. So not expecting Yeonji to be the one who has the most kills, but she has 3 so far, if I remember correctly. Now she's taken out the tallest opponent. Yeonji definitely could be an underdog. I mean, it's 2030, so she's 22 now. I mean, she's grown. She's gotten stronger, and she's gotten to her 3rd evolution of her Yeonjimon stage. So things might have changed since the old days of Bajor. Taehyun, Haerin, and Shion hunt for other tributes. Taehyun shoots a creative TikTok inspired by Hunger Games. Of course, they still have to get out at least 1 short form video per week. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Fallen S15, Shinyu, District 8. As a recap, the members that still remain are S2, Haerin, S7, Taehyun with 1 kill, S8, Yubin, S10, Taehyun, S11, Kotane with 1 kill, S12, Yeonji with 3 kills, S19, Hyan with 1 kill, S20, Shion with 1 kill, and S22, Sully. Still have to vote for my girl Hyan, but those are the ones that remain. Only 9 remain. I think I said 9 last time, but apparently it was 10, and now it's 9. 4. Kotane forces Haerin to kill Hyan or Nagyo. She refuses to kill, so Kotane kills her instead. Haerin was too good of heart. She had too much moral character from watching Pop to Mish 2025 K-pop awards video that she just couldn't bring herself to kill one of her bandmates, so Kotane had to take her out instead. Man, it's a story of true moral character, and unfortunately, it led to the end of Jung Hae-rin, Kotane still being the definite dominant force in this game. Celine tracks down and kills Taehyun. She ate too much. Taehyun ate too much and Celine had to punish her for it, for her crimes. Never saw this coming. This is a sad day. Shion thinks about home. Yubin defeats Yeonji in a fight, but spares her life. Oh, Yubin, maybe not as terrifying and ruthless as you might expect her to be. She may have just spared the secret underdog of this game. Yeonji, with 3 kills, she may end up winning the whole thing. Yubin may have decided that, getting more and more interesting by the day. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. But meanwhile, Yubin has fallen into a frozen lake and has drowned. I think maybe Yeonji might have had something to do with it. She's ruthless. She's been making all sorts of plays. Maybe she wanted to make it look like an accident, but Yubin is dead either way. So, whittling the members down now. Hyan, Celine, Nagyeon, and Yeonji team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Jiyeon decides not to go to the feast. Kotane decides not to go to the feast. Day 5. Yeonji does a Cosmo Life despite actively starving to death. I see what she's doing. It's all part of her ruse. She wants to make it seem like she's a normal girl doing normal things, but secretly she has some big evil plans to kill all the remaining members. I know it. I see through you, Kwak Yeonji. Shion attacks Celine, but she manages to escape. Kotane and Hyan split up to search for resources. Ooh, 2 of the strongest competitors are now working together. Nagyeon asks for survival advice on From. Once again, anyone who has a subscription to her From, make sure you're giving some good advice, alright? She is asking for advice from 4 years in the past. Wow. I said this in 2030. That's only 4 years from now. Just realize that. Man, definitely won't do 10 seasons of Bajor by then, except they have gotten way more frequent, so prepare for that. This video is from the future. They're going to be doing multiple a year now. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. S2, Jung Hae-rin, District 1. S10, Seo Da-hyun, District 5. Let's hear the high note again. You know it's true. Thank you. S8, Gong Yubin, District 4. Now, we only have S7, Kim Nagyeon with 1 kill. S11, Kotane with 2 kills. S12, Yeonji with 3 kills. S19, Hyan with 1 kill. S20, Shion with 1 kill. And S22, Celine with 1 kill. Which means everyone has at least 1 kill. So we have the most ruthless members alive right now. Which of course includes Celine and Shion. And Hyan, Yeonji, Kotane, and Nagyeon. Now we're down to 6. Glad to see my girl still hanging on, but there are some strong competitors in her midst. Night 5, Hyan questions her sanity. No, Queen, don't do it. Shion is awoken by nightmares. She knows what she's done. She knows that she pushed being off a cliff during a night fight. Kotane shoots an arrow into Yeonji's head. Tokyo's. Not Tokyo's. Never thought this would happen. She raised Yeonji. Now she's 22 and now she's been betrayed. 2 of the strongest competitors. Yeonji thought she might have been the underdog. Thought she might have come out with a win at the end of this, but no. Kone still seems to be the true powerhouse of this game. Things are getting real. Celine and Nagyon run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Day 6. Shion dies from hypothermia. Another one taken. Hayan stabs Nagyon in the back with a trident. Kotane and Celine work together for the day. 2 taken out so quickly. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. S12 Kwakyeonji, District 6. S20 Shion, District 10. S7 Kim Nagyon, District 4. Only 3 members remain. Only one will be tripleS. When tripleS becomes a soloist, they will be either S11 Kotone with 3 kills. A strong competitor that anyone could have guessed would make it this far. She's always been ruthless. This might be her first time to truly win a not really badge war, but a thing like that, you know. We have Jonghayan S19 with also 2 kills, but not also because Kotone actually had 3 and I forgot. My bias, very strong competitor who's been waiting to win for a long time, and I hope you can pull it off. I'll be rooting for her. And then the true underdog, Yeonji wasn't it? True underdog S22 Celine with 1 kill so far. She's been hiding her true self through ruse of not being perfect in Korean, but now she's showing her true colors that she's a survivor that can make it to the end and take out all of the other members, and only one of them will win. I'm sure we'll find out pretty soon. Night 6. Hayan buys a random object and gets off. She is very pleased, as she should be. Great pull there. Glad to see some of them are still focusing on the important things in life. Kotane cooks her food before putting her fire out. Now every time I scroll down, I'm like, this could be a death message. So let's see what Celine does. Celine is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Between Kotane and Celine, only one of them has the skills to make a fire, but it will not mean the death of her at least. They all live to fight another day. Day 7. Celine discovers a river. Kotane tracks down and kills Hayan. Both of my biases have been taken out. They're gone. They're dead permanently until this game is over, and they'll all be fine again. Just a game. That's all this is. Kotane is taken down. Possibly the strongest other competitor still alive, and now she only has to take out the underdog Celine. One of these 2 girls will be the winner of the first ever tripleS Hunger Games. One of them will gain the title of winner after taking out all 23 other members. Who is the member with the strongest survival skills? Who has what it takes to make it to the end? Let's find out. Okay. I did not plan for this. I did not plan for this event to happen for the final 2. This event could have happened at any point, and it just happens to be at the final 2. I did not plan this, but arena event. A grand gravity starts, where only the members that receive enough votes will continue. Let's see if Kotane got enough votes, or Celine did. Maybe they both did, and they'll continue on afterwards, but it's the final 2. We'll see if either of them get eliminated from this. Are you ready? This could be it. Kotane doesn't receive enough votes and is eliminated. Got down to the end, and instead of a game of wits or a game of strength, it was decided, as all tripleS events should be. It was the concept from the beginning of the group. It was decided by a gravity vote. As always, waves have the final say in what happens in tripleS. And Jung was cruel enough to have a grand gravity be what decides it all. Get down to 2 members, and Celine wins the vote and becomes the winner. Kotane, a strong competitor, but no one can beat the will of waves. That's what we've learned today. So 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The semi-finalists. It's 19, Jonghayan, District 10, and S11, Kamimoto Kotane, District 6. And that means the winner of the tripleS Hunger Games is none other than S22, Celine Pirata Punaksa Nun, as I just learned, I actually, not long ago, just learned that's her name. Her name is Nun. I didn't know that. That's her name, her literal name. Celine is a stage name. How did I not know that? She is the winner. It's amazing. No better choice, honestly. We all constantly want to see new Celine content. We all want to see her win a badge war or something someday, and now that day has come. Now, tripleS is a soloist, and her real name is Nun Pirata Punaksa, aka Celine. She just did it all through perseverance. She had 1 kill. I don't remember how that went, if she brutally murdered someone or what. I don't remember who she killed, but she wasn't on a murderous rampage. She didn't try and use her wits to get ahead of everybody. She just kept going along, and it paid off for her in the end. Sometimes that's what it takes to win, along with having the support of waves. Celine is the winner of the Hunger Games. So let me know if your guess was correct in the comments. Let me know how you enjoyed this brutal season of the tripleS Hunger Games. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. I think it was entertaining and fun. So thank you very much for watching. Leave your favorite parts of the video below. I highly encourage anyone to make fan art of this if you want to. That'd be really fun. Make sure to send it to me on X or Instagram, which I have but barely use. Just post it on Reddit and say this is from Optimish's Hunger Games video, because then that'll get me more views. And that's all I think about is the precious views. Even in 2030 is all I think about. Not really. I just find this very fun. So thank you for watching. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next video.